Right, it says starting. Streaming health is in the orange again. I had to readjust the focus. And we got a live. Just to make sure that I'm unlisted. Yeah, unlisted. Right click, copy video URL. Press that one. Show. Oh, what's gone here? What have I only got? Hold on, something's gone wrong. It's not good. Where's my WhatsApp? My WhatsApp's come up all funny. Okay. Cool, I've got a... No, it ain't. Let's come back now. Lovely. Right, here comes a link.
Yabba-dabba-doo. Okay. Copy link address. Paste it into you know where. Paste and go. And be on it soon. While you're there, while I'm here on the key, just thought I'd give you the grand news. My Linux ain't booting up. I don't know what it's done, what's happened. I ain't done nothing. It booted up once, then as it booted up again, once I've played a bit, I will put my eyes at it. Can anybody hear me? Hang on, click on the play. Right, I'm going to look this. Oh, excuse me, audio. Let's turn that down. Right, let's have a look at a bigger picture.
Okay, I'll tell you I'll tell you what you can do on that Linux box. To see if you can get it up and running again.
I'm not doing it at the moment. I'm copying my data over to the 8 terabyte. It's going to take some time to do that. So I'm not cutting the mustard on that. Right, looking at the radio, I can read that much better than what I did. That's good.
A lot clearer, isn't it? I went in the settings and there's a thing that says focus, and I tried adjusting it, nothing was happening. So I ticked on the box that said also focus and adjusted it, and I was like, oh, that's a lot better. And I could hear the old camera clicking away.
Oh, right, okay. Well, it was a hidden focus, not in a manual one.
No, and then I can use the dial on the side of the radio to adjust the frequency. So Peter will be able to see it now, so I need to play with the other camera. If this webcam behaves itself, then I'm not going to need to buy a new one, but I will do it at some point, because this one's not brilliant. But I have to wait for this lockdown and stuff to be finished, so the shops can open up again.
Yeah. I know it seems like there's a few things I want to get off of eBay. You know, a couple of things, components and whatever, and some crystals, board, circuit board and that, and I thought, no, just hold fire. I sent a message to people, I said, are you currently sending things out? He said, well, not as much as we used to, for obvious reasons. I said, that's fine. I said, it's got me, you know, the hand on the key ready to do a purchase. I said, but I don't know if the item will still be available. He said, no, that's fine. He said, you can do a pay now and get that cleared. He says, but we don't know when we can get it to you, but that was it. So I'll just hold fire. Right, current live stream. Do you want me to see this? Well, don't need to know all about the drops or anything like that, do we?
No, well, it says I've been on 3 minutes. I'm streaming at 2663 kilobits per second. It's on the green on the software, but is the camera still working? Yeah, the camera's still working. See that? Lovely. But it's a hell of a lot clearer though, isn't it?
Much better. It's getting good. Getting good. Hang on, just come back out in big view. Click on big view and yes. That's good. That is good. There's no drop, there's no stuttering or nothing, but I hope it goes alright on the night, as they say, or it'll be alright on the night.
Well, I've changed the port over on the back of the computer. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be doing the next live one. If I do another live one, it'd just be a webcam thing. I might do that on the Mac actually. I can do that straight off. But yeah, I changed the port over, and ever since then it seems to behave itself. So it could have been, like we said, a loose connection, causing it to crash.
So you've changed from starboard port now, and you've got a round port instead of the square port.
It appeared, yeah. It's a little offence. He walked across the road. He caused the car to crash. You were done for jaywalking, you stupid old Burke.
I was looking at your face when I was saying something, and obviously then there's a grin, then there's another grin. I thought, yeah.
There you go. There's my you see that when it comes up in a sec. There we go. my mini XG ECU TL866 2 Plus. See that? Yeah, like I bought one.
Like I bought one. Yeah. What, you're going to get back on that soon?
Yeah, I'll get back into that. I've got to put it on the Linux box. Same thing I haven't got installed. Got to remember how to do it now. It's just 2 files you drop somewhere. I'll have to watch Akabuku's video again. But yeah, these things are great, especially when I was looking at BBC micro ROMs and I was looking on eBay and they're like 10, 15 quid a shot. People want for these. I thought, I ain't paying that. So I go and download the ROM off the internet and then go and burn it using this programmer. And then using the programmer, stick it in the BBC and then save myself a few quid.
Oh, yeah, it's alright, still streaming. Yeah, hang on, I know what I was going to say now. On that, I was telling Stevie Busman something about hex and decimal and ASCII and everything, and I lost him, right? I completely lost him. He says, I've heard of hex, he says. I said, yeah, but ASCII and encoding and everything like that, and he weren't getting it. So I pulled out my web page and I said, this is a get you going. And I started, as it was in front of him, he says, well, go on and explain what you can to me. So I did. I said, now, at the moment, say we just talk on that level, and then I said, I shifted a decryptor key, and he goes, where's that? I go, no, I shifted a decryptor key. Then I gave you the same decryptor key on that, then everything would have shifted by, let's say, 20, then I said, where A starts at 1, it'll be at 20, right? Then B will be 21 and so on, and all the other symbols will be there. I said, that's the decryptor key. I said, now if we'd done that in another format, which is the binary to X, and X decimal and that, thumbs up, I said, then it gets more confusing. I said, then there's 8-bit, 16-bit, right? I said, and there's 32-bit and 64-bit. And I said, and when you do try to decode 64-bit hex, I said, then work out a key. I said, it gets rather awkward. Yeah, and coming back to that, and the key, he wanted to know how I managed to crack something. I'm not saying.
I know what you said. I know what. Yeah, say no more. I never done that on the satellite, so.
He said, what, you done all this kind of work? I said, yeah. Took 3 months to learn it.
Well, when I was playing with it all, it was very interesting. And then when you pulled out, I remember you pulling over in the bus stop in the old in the Reliant there, and you were saying what you were doing. Anybody know to do the other one? I went, I do that, and you went, what? And I went through the programmers. Do you remember I brought the programmer down? And the look on your face when it done about 60 different things on that Dynamite programmer, Cassette Studio 3.
Yeah, I remember that. And it was like, cool, I could do with one of them, but I don't know. It was another new world, wasn't it? It's probably some of the same language to what I'd done, but you know, it's like another chapter.
Yeah, I remember one time, I remember a family come in the room and goes, oh, your telly ain't working. I said, that old Windows laptop. They went, yeah. I said, push next and count to 5. There you are, that's working for another week now. She went, blimey.
2E0WUV, returning. Just having a look at your thing. Still good? Still good on the old UB2B?
Yeah, we used to have a twin base wireless, and that was good. That was. It was a small base you plugged in via USB, and then you paired up the 2 modules, and you stuck a Sky card in there, and it shared the Sky card to the proper satellite receivers, like the Technomate receivers. Every couple of days it'd go down, take the Sky card out, stick the Sky card back in the box, let it update itself, take it out, and put it in the reader again. Oh, I'm not worried about that. That's years ago. Technology moves on. I see you put that on there. Yeah, technology moves on. That's what we used to do. But technology moves on. It's a hobby, and it all moves on.
Yeah. got to be careful what you say. Other people might get a bit sort of like how can I put it, envy, and because of it, they might actually say, you know, about you.
Yeah, well, you could do it, and then within 3 weeks, it could be all paperweight. So it's a risk you took. So yeah, I give up all that stuff years ago now. More interested in this radio stuff now.
Yeah. There are paperweights, but then again, them paperweights are useful for components, and a lot of them are that and all.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know that. I'm trying to find that bit of wire I had. I had some black wire somewhere. I was going to try and use around. I was going to make a counterpoise for an aerial tomorrow. Actually, I was going to put a washer around it and tie a bit of wire around the washer, and then screw that into the base and put the wire in the ground. See if that helps ground it out.
Science experiments, nothing wrong with that. And talking about circuit boards and components, I saw a YouTube video the other day. This bloke bought a CNC small unit, so he can play around with it. He put a copper clad board under it and started cutting into it to make a circuit board up. Well, at the moment, how he got on with it, not impressed. If that's what he bought it for, but I'd rather stick to the old method of doing them. If you've got the photo electric thingy you do, like dialo pins and that, and you mask the areas you don't want being etched with, well, there's different boards now, you can do it under UV light or something silly like that, I should imagine. You just put in the etching fluid, leave it in there for an hour, beautiful. Made it, well, you know I made my own boards. That was a simple dialo pen and a few Maplin stickers you used to put over there. And once you've got it out the old tub, and that, yeah, you had your holes drilled. Yeah, it worked. You know it did. Anyway, he bought that machine and I thought, well, what a waste of money.
Yeah, well, he's probably only got it just to play about with. So some people, like Linus Tech Tips, he just buys PCs for the sake of it, just to play about with the technology and do video. But yeah, it's probably just something he's bought. Think, yeah, I'll play about with this. Got bored of it, and then he suddenly go back to it a couple of months later and go, "Wow, look at what I can do with this."
Oh, I'm sure of that. You know, these people on the freebase side, they get these plasticky things like a plaque and that, and they set them up, and you know, like